to you about it ad nauseum. And perhaps they've even talked to you about accessing your inner wisdom, either through meditation or through prayer or some other way. But I want to say to you, if you're a person who has sat in these places and heard these things, but actually has never gotten the hang of meditation, you're not alone. There's a lot of you. And if you've sat in these rooms and heard these things and you've never actually figured out how to hear an inner wisdom, you're not alone. There's a lot of you. I recommend you make it your business to learn how to do that, to say to someone, I don't know how to meditate. The most common thing I hear from people is, I can't make my mind be still. I just can't. I try and I can't. And everybody who tells me that seems to think they're the only one. Have you ever heard a tape of Pema Chodron, who's this North American Buddhist monk who's been sitting on cushions for 30 years? Her mind is still going bonkers. She's sitting on a cushion for 30 years. She has an entire, monastery in Nova Scotia. I think she just came out of 2 years of silence or something. I can't wait to hear what she has to say. 2 years of silence, jeez. I don't even think I could do 10 minutes. And her brain goes bonkers. Everyone's brain goes bonkers. Everyone's brain. Meditation is in the breach. Meditation is what I learn. It's simply that act of catching myself and noticing, oh, I've gone bonkers. My brain has gone bonkers. And bringing myself back. Meditation I think of as doing arm reps for staying present throughout the day. It's simply practice. That's all it is. I'm never going to actually have a calm mind. At least, I don't know, maybe there are some people who have calm minds. Maybe you're some of them. You should come teach me your tricks. But I am not one of those people who has calm mind. I'm just not. But when I meditate, then throughout my day, I have a chance of noticing when I'm being crazy, when I'm being controlling, when I'm trying to reflexively do instead of reflectively do. And then I have an opportunity to do something different. So find a way to meditate. Find a way to access your inner wisdom. One thing on the difference between, and the appropriate Buddhist response, I do want to read this to you. A Western Buddhist woman was in India studying with her teacher. She was riding with another woman in a rickshaw-like carriage, and they were attacked by a man on the street. In the end, the attacker only succeeded in frightening the woman, but she was very upset, and she went and asked her teacher what the appropriate Buddhist response was. And the teacher said very simply, you should have very mindfully and with great compassion whacked the attacker over the head with your umbrella. So I'm hoping that helps you understand the difference between reflexive and reflective thinking. The point of this is to reach the point which I have sometimes on my best days for a few minutes, which is to know that I have the life beyond my wildest dreams right now. I had that when I started, when my son got sick, but I didn't know it, and now I do. And I guess my final thing to you would be to say, a Zen master once told to me, do the opposite of whatever I tell you. So I didn't. Let's take this into prayer. And actually, I'm going to close with a treatment of Ernest Holmes's, because I just don't feel like I read them enough, and I really love this. Be still and know that I am God. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. I am the principle of peace within me. I am the manifestation of love within me. My mind is poised in peace and beauty. All sense of fear or doubt is gone. I rest in calm trust and rely on the law of spirit to bring good into my experience. I contend with none, argue with none, and I am filled with wonderful peace and light. There is no uncertainty about my future and no fear as a result of my past. I live in an eternal now, which is filled with good alone. Goodness and beauty follow me. Peace and joy accompany me. Happiness and wholeness fill my entire being with the realization of love and perfection. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. This inner mind of mine is now divine and complete. It has no worries and no fears. It is whole, complete, and satisfied. It has no worries and no fears. It is whole, complete, and satisfied. I look back over all previous experience and I find that it was good, very good. I look toward the future and find that it is good and very good. I look at the present and I find that it is also good and very good. God is in all, over all, and through all. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. I am the spirit of confidence. I am poised in love and reason. I am the perfect law of truth and the complete presence of beauty. I am Christ, the Son of the living God within me. And so it is.
So it is.
And so it is.
So I guess now we open it up. Do you come up and say host-like things? Or
No, it's all yours.
open it up to question and answers?